morning, I'm Kristen Huff, and here are the morning announcements. Yesterday, the Interact Club held a scavenger hunt to collect non-perishable food items for the needy. They split up into teams and combed through Wilderness Trails, Falcon Ridge, and Quaker's Landing. Each team was given 45 minutes to collect as many items as possible, and the team of Jenny Gus, Chad Coors, and Paul Cates won with a total of 59 items. Mrs. Griffon and the Interact officers would like to thank everyone who helped out. At the last home football game of the season, the annual Patriotic halftime performance was held. Clarissa Reyes attended and files this report.
As the last halftime entertainment show of the season begins, the Westwood Junior High and High School students performed the Patriotic halftime show. Fans were captivated by the second annual Patriotic halftime show. Choirs from the Westwood, Junior High, and High School sang while the Junior High and High School bands performed.
It's a little chaotic and just a bit cold, but other than that, it's okay.
Our halftime performance is just going to be a joy and a treat for all. We just wish everyone could have been here to see it.
The military color guard presented the flags while marching onto the field. Students formed the American flag with the Wranglerettes as stars and band members as the blue around the stars. Color guard and junior high students formed the red and white stripes. Twirlers from the junior high performed also while the bands played.
We had 6:45 morning practices and then for 2 days in a row and afternoon practices. It was really tired.
Next year's Patriotic halftime show is already being talked about. This has been Clarissa Reyes reporting from the Patriotic halftime show, MCS News.
Alvin Evening School information is available in the Counseling Center for the session starting January 10th. See Mrs. Ross if you need further information. Mrs. Ryan needs to see Renee Stanger and Elaine Barclay today by lunch. Anything Goes, and it did. Anything Goes was chosen as the 1993-94 musical. Tryouts for the leads were held and the leads were picked. Then, because the musical wasn't the best for the talents of the students involved, Dr. Kennedy put a halt on everything for Anything Goes and picked The Sound of Music. The leads had to be recast. If you would like to audition for the chorus of The Sound of Music, be sure to sign the list on Dr. Kennedy's door. The deadline is today, so don't be left out. A pre-show of Rodgers and Hammerstein music will be performed, so lots of good singers and dancers are needed. Have you ever wondered what the Student Council does when the day ends? Well, once a month they have a social gathering. Jamie Otto followed them and files this report.
Wednesday night, the Student Council held a bowling party at Fair Lanes. The Student Council has social events each month. Paige Levitt is in charge of planning each month's event.
All right, well, the turnout wasn't too good, but we had a really fun time. And for all the people who didn't come, just look, and each month we'll be doing something new.
Everyone is invited to these parties. In the past, everyone has enjoyed the time spent together.
Hi, we're out at Fair Lanes and for the Student Council bowling party. And, well, there's not many people here, but we're done bowling and we had a blast. And just because this is on tape, I'll have to say that I beat Matt for the first time in 11 months.
There wasn't a very good turnout for this month's event, but everyone who bowled had a great time.
Reporting on the Student Council bowling party, this has been Jamie Otto, MCS News.
We'll be back with more Morning Update after this.